Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, February 18th, 2021. And we are, oh, I didn't realize I had that reflection. So let me stand on this side. We are working on something that's a little different this week, and I hope you noticed it on Tuesday. But we are doing ending sounds on this stage. So the first thing you do is write your name. We'll choose Thursday because today's Thursday. We're gonna circle the weather. My prediction is snowy, but I am not going to circle that because I am not recording it on the right day. And we are going to do ending sounds. Mail. Mail. The last one I hear is ooh. The next I want you to do on your own. Seed, bag, and wolf. You're gonna trace these words. This is a sight word. Usually our sight words we should recognize by sight because they do not do their jobs. Now this word you can sound out. B, I, G, big. B, I, G, big. And I want you to sound that out as you go. Then we'll move on to this word. T, H, R, E, E. Three. T-H-R-E-E, 3. And do that 3 more times. You guys are awesome at syllables. So this is a stamp. And this is a robot. Next, you're going to do your rhyming. You're going to color the 2 pictures that rhyme. We have rose, juice, nose. Then you're going to copy this sentence. Notice the first letter is capitalized. There's space between each word, and it ends with punctuation. In this case, it ends with a question mark. So how big is an ox? Maybe that's a question you want to find the answer to, but write that really neatly. And then once you're done with that, you can put that back in the front of your binder, and then you will move on to your ST book. So on the front of the ST book, just like every day, you will write your name, and then you can rainbow write or color the ST. So if I was rainbow writing, I would just do ST, because you want to write it like a human and not like a computer. So just ST, and then draw your star. You're going to move here. You guys know how to do this. You will use your highlighter, and you're going to highlight all the words that begin with st. And I always choose the first 3 I get to that have the ST to write down here. So I would write stuck, would mark out slip. I'd go, and then once I was here, I'd write the other ST words below. On this page, you add st, star, st, stop. Steak. Then on the back, with an adult, I'd like you to read these words, and if it's a silly word, mark it out. If it's a real word, color it with your highlighter colors. Next, you will turn behind the clear tab where you will find your writing mat. So let me make sure that you can see the whole writing mat. We are going to be right here. We are going to get it out, and we will turn to the I want to read page. So you already did what you could do if you could fly. We're moving along to this new book. So it's sideways, so I will turn it so we can see here. So I know this says it was December, but that's okay because December is read a new book month, but every month is a great month to read a new book. So what new book would you like to read and why? So think about a book you've never read but you'd like to read. So I would say I would like to read, so let's see, I would like to read. Oop. I got ahead of myself. You know, adults make mistakes too. It's okay to make mistakes, but the most important thing is that we are able to correct our mistakes without getting upset with ourselves. I would like to read. So what would you like to read? And then I want you to tell me why. So don't forget why. So you'll say, because I would like to read Go to Sleep Groundhog because I love Groundhog's Day. You're not going to write that because we've already read that book, I think, in both classes. So please choose a book you'd like to read and finish that. Please pause and finish this work. Okay, now we're turning to our orange tab where we will do more subtraction. Some of you all are so awesome at subtraction. You can recognize these. And this is actually a little easier today than what we've been doing because we've been working with counters. So if I have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I subtract 4, I just have to mark them out because they're already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was only marking out 4. So now we're going to count what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of you are so fast, but I still want you to show your work. So always show your work so we know how you got your equation. And of course, write your name. Okay, when you're done with all of those things that we've done already, the morning work and the mats, go back in your binder. This and the ST book, will go in your folder to return to school. Do not put those back in your binder. Now we're going to turn to the orange tab where you're going to go, and I know mine is already colored a little bit because I didn't want to make an extra copy because the other at-home kids already did this page. So you are going to take your time and do your very best coloring. So you should have read Valentine's books. We talked about Valentine's last week at school. We celebrated a little bit as much as we could. I like to use the pinks and the purples. This is red violet. I think red violet is a really nice Valentine's Day color. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to color all of these things. Now when you're done coloring both of the pages, you are going to store this in the front of your binder, just where we store all of our other science when we're not done working on it. Well, science or social studies. This is social studies because we are learning about holidays and traditions around us. So we just color it very neatly. We are not cutting today. Mrs. Hans will tell you how to cut it tomorrow in your Friday social studies lesson. Okay, so I'm actually, just for the sake of your time and you watching this video, you can now sign off and you do not have to finish. You will finish coloring all of your things. You will also store your paper plate that hopefully Miss Foley was able to give you and Miss Hans earlier in the week. If not, and we will talk about that tomorrow in your social studies lesson. So you're going to color this entire page, and then you're going to color, sorry, I'm trying to finish it really quickly for you. I want you to color much slower. These take a long time to do if you do it your very neatest. So you're going to color all of these things and store them in the front of your binder. And then tomorrow you will assemble it with Mrs. Hans. So for Mrs. Hans tomorrow, you will need this uncut in the front of your binder so you can just pull it right out.